got to feel in heaven when my lover's near. Lord, let this moment last for another year. Though today has ended, the night's still young, I'd say. Lover, don't go away. Let it be the thing that I am longing for. Let's fly out from Manhattan to the California shore, just to watch the ships at night on the San Francisco Bay. Oh, lover, please, please stay. Don't say you have to go. Don't say you need to run. I'll stop the clock on Central Station and we can have a drink downtown. Let it be the night that I am longing for. Let's fly down south to Austin or to Ecuador, just to drink pina colada on a hot, wet summer's day. Oh, lover, please, please stay. Yeah!
Everybody, welcome to Stir Crazy Cassette. I am the Divine Danny D.
And I am Elle Diabloe.
And we'd like to welcome to our 21st episode.
Holy!
Iron Chef Jello.
Our show can drink in the States now.
I know, it can rent a car.
It can.
Actually, it can rent specifically a convertible.
Oh, well, there you go.
Maybe a
I
different
thought you had
age.
to be 25 to rent a convertible. Either way.
I looked very old when I rented that convertible.
All right, then.
Wasn't as good as the one I went to the drive-in in.
No, but we can talk about that
We can
soon.
talk about
we
that
should
later.
introduce ourselves in the show and say hi!
Hello, everybody. If you haven't been here before, we are based in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. We are both burlesque performers.
Peoples.
Burlesque people. We're regular people in addition to burlesque people.
We're so many people.
So many different. It's like Sybil. Yes, I'm a producer, a host, a comedian.
I am also a producer and a host and a burlesque dancer and choreographer and teacher. And
Exactly. All kinds of
All
things that
sorts
we
of
do.
things.
But since this all happened, we decided, hey, do you know what the world needed more of?
us.
Cooking shows.
Also true.
Us. Well, I always think the world does needs more of you.
Oh, I think the world needs more of you.
Yeah, the world has different opinions about that.
Well, I could say the same thing.
It's fair. It's fair. If you have been here before, thank you very much for coming back again. We love everybody who keeps coming back.
Yes, we also love new people. So if you're a new people,
you're a
hi,
new
we love
people.
you too.
Today is a very special episode. I'm very excited for.
I'm a little nervous.
It
But
is-
my competitive energy is like
We're breaking our regular format a little bit
We
tonight.
are.
We're breaking aspects of it. We still got a few things that are really cool.
Yep. Well, duh.
Sexy Woman is back this week.
Yes, Sexy Woman is back. Kingpin is not.
Kingpin is not. Kingpin had
We're rotating people.
Wi-Fi problems. He could not upload his stuff. So we are down one Kingpin.
Better a Wi-Fi problem than a wifey problem,
Oh, I see
right?
what you did there. I see what you did. Very. That was a terrible. But no, it's very exciting because this week we have live in the studio. Chef Duyan is here.
You gave it away.
Well, but people, how did I give? I'm
kidding.
Setting the whole thing up.
Okay, sorry.
Chef Duyan is here. As you all know, he is our master of all things Jello, and today he will be competing against you. You'll be both making a Jello dish. I will be the judge. Are you ready? Do you think you can do it?
Competitive Jello? I was born to do this, man.
You can beat the man who thinks of nothing but Jello?
That's the sentence I never thought I would say.
What?
Competitive Jello? I was born to do this. Yeah. I'm going to kick some ass. Take some names.
It's going to be an amazing show.
I came here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
So it's going to be interesting. I'm very excited because I've seen the ingredients. Both of you have. I'm excited for some of it. I'm scared of it a little bit. So they will be here. They will be making stuff. It will be
entertaining.
It's going to be epic.
If nothing else, it will hopefully be entertaining.
Plus, like I said, not only is a sexy woman going to be here, but we have a very special musical guest that I'm very excited about.
I know you are.
I'm super excited about it. It's an old one, but it's a good one.
That we often are.
We call it, well, since this is Thursday, we decided it should be a throwback Thursday.
Did we?
Yes. Well, I did, since I decide which music we're putting on. And this week we have the Rapture-tastics.
The Rapture-tastics.
The Rapture-tastics.
We'll dive into that and look at
explain that. Into that in depth.
Soon.
If you like that. If you notice, we also...
You like the Rapture.
We should show, we have the competitive lighting up. Look, red for El Diablo.
No, actually.
Well, I just go with it, okay? There's no direct.
Go away.
No, you don't have to go away.
I'm going away because you're
red for El Diablo, blue for Chef Duyan.
Wine for my face.
This is going to be an epic event. What I love is if you go right now over to the fly cam, it looks like it's pointing into hell.
Oh, like seasoning hell.
It just looks like it's going right into hell.
Seasoning hell.
But it's not. It's just into our season hell.
Oh, okay. I want to head over and say hi to the people because I'm seeing things out of the corner of my eye, and I have lots of good things to say.
All right, so let's say hi to the people. We're coming over to see you. Let's go over here, shall we?
Let's go over here.
Hey, people.
Hi.
How are you? Who's in the room?
Your mom's here. Hi, Maureen. And Donata. Hey,
Donata. And Shy is here.
Tyler, you're sort of new people, but you're not. I kind of feel like you're old school. And
Bonnie Lou is here. She just got the best idea since I'm getting a new puggy next week. You can imagine where my head is at. You guys could devote an entire episode to making doggy cookies.
But then what would I eat?
Well, what I would rather do is make doggy cocktails. Because there's nothing quite like getting your dog drunk.
I wouldn't know. I think that's terrible.
Or drinking your dog.
I don't want to drink. I don't. Either one of those don't sound great. I think and I think that's a severe departure from what Bonnie's original plan was.
Well, this is what you get. Sylvia's here. She had a new baby.
Congrats, Sylvia and Roger.
Yeah, congrats on baby Luke.
He's so cute. With his little knit fedora.
So
Diane's here all the way from Cold Lake with Shelby and Haley. Hi, all the ladies.
Golly. Heavens. What? Donata is
I said
here?
I didn't.
Oh, did you? I did. Well, I didn't.
Shy Shuli's here.
Yes.
That's always fun.
Oh. Well,
and Daniel's here. Hi, Daniel.
For some reason, we're not getting out to Facebook on these things. I don't know why that's happening.
What's happening? Our connection expired?
Oh, that can't be right.
No.
Yeah, we're getting stuff in from
yeah,
we're good.
We're good.
We'll check into it. We'll figure it all out. We're good. I'm just checking some stuff. Are you ready to do this?
I just want to. What is happening? Me too. I was going to quote Four Rooms at Tyler and say, "Well, you're here now."
Exactly.
But, that's a very obscure reference.
Very obscure. Very obscure.
We're going back there.
We're going to go back over there.
Yeah, let's slide
Good
over
to see you all.
Woo.
Come join us. So we are going to.
I thought I was getting a hug.
I was almost going to fall over on you.
Oh, I thought I was getting a hug or.
You're going to. I will always give you a hug.
Oh, thanks.
Now, I think the best way to set this whole folderol.
A folderol. Is that what we're calling it?
That is my favorite word.
A food folderol?
A food folderol.
Okay.
The way to set this whole folderol up was best handled in a late promo last night. We were very bad we were busy this week. It was a very busy week.
It's my fault.
No, it's both. It was a busy week.
It was a busy week.
And we didn't get our promo up till late.
That's because we made history this week. Anyway, we'll talk about it later.
But we'll get into that. But I like to think with our promo we made history.
We also did do that.
Because we decided, I think with our promos we've done a few things, but we've really sort of steered into the stupid lately.
Well, I think that's kind of our brand. Steer into the stupid.
Steer into the stupid. That's going to be our new shirts.
Steer into the stupid. If you'd buy a Steer into the stupid shirt, you just let us know in the comments.
I bought one. What are you talking
brackets underneath and sexy, but in really
stir
tiny.
Crazy. Steer into the stupid. a lot of stuff. It's a good.
It's a
lot of
stupendous.
It's a lot of alliteration. I love
Yes.
that. A lot of alliteration also has a lot of alliteration.
It does.
Yes. So we really did, but I also wanted to set this up because we are doing in honor of also one of my absolute favorite shows that has ever existed.
You have a lot of favorite
Iron
things.
Chef. I do. But I think that's a good thing to have a lot of
It
favorite
is. You're a
things.
happy guy.
But this is our Iron Chef episode, so I wanted to do something devoted to the opening, the great opening of Iron Chef.
Oh, Shai Shuli says stir into the stupid. I also like that as well.
That's good. That is, it's Shai, thank you.
1% of
You're a better
royalties to
person.
Shai.
You're a better person than both of us. So we wanted to show you just what we think Iron Chef should be. Enjoy.
What draws us to food? One man has been obsessed with this question for what feels like decades, but in reality has only been since March. He has made it his life's devotion to experience all that food has to offer while doing his best never to leave his apartment. Because, as he likes to say to anyone who will listen, it's gross out there and people freak me out a little. So, he, with the help of his loving wife and partner, created a food empire unlike anything their apartment has ever seen before. A world of rich taste sensations and flavors. A world of textures and sights. A world of primarily takeout mixed with a generous amount of alcohol so as to cover up some of the really bad stuff. Out of this world came Kitchen Arena, a place where culinary gladiators would meet and make food every week for a group of people who are surprisingly enthusiastic about a very derivative live stream show. Thank God for a distinct lack of choices right now. Into that world came the warrior queen of cuisine herself, Elle Diabloe. A woman who is willing to take on any culinary challenge that 5 months of isolation could provide. From the difficulty of making the perfect dish inspired by the movie The Breakfast Club, to making an entirely different dish inspired by the TV series Bob's Burgers, Elle Diabloe has proven over and over why she was Stir Crazy's Majesty of the Hospitality, La Reine de Champagne, and the head of state of the chocolate cake. However, these titles did not come without a challenge. Enter the Iron Chefs. Okay, in all honesty, we only have one, but he is a giant of the gelatinous, Iron Chef Jello, Chef Doyan, a man who has one singular thought. Can I use Jello in that? From that one thought came a slew of taste sensations that all seem really, really similar, but are also all true Jello masterpieces. So, it's mano a womano. Chef versus stir-crazy royalty. Titan versus...
Oh, come on, man. This is stupid. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It's kind of dumb. But then again, I'm happy I'm just not a background guy no more.
Come on, guys, it's almost done.
Oh, come on. I've got things to do.
I got nothing.
Okay, I have one more idea.
Fine. Hi, kids. I'm El Diablo.
And I'm the Divine Danny D.
And I'm Chef Duyan.
Join us this Thursday, August 20th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter, and Twitch for the latest edition of the Stir Crazy Sangria Set, a very special episode.
This week we learned that friendship can be hard.
But that Jello can be soft.
But that also, Jello can be hard. Wait, this is so stupid. You guys are idiots. This week we learned that while Chef Duyan and I have to compete in Jello making recipes,
That there's always wiggle room in a relationship.
I don't even know what that means.
and to accompany the perfect dessert cocktail, the Cardamom and Banana.
So join us, cook with us, drink with us.
Jello with us.
Or just join in all the fun and socialize, but distantly.
Check the description below for your ingredients and all the crazy details.
Or just visit YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitch, or Twitter at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, August 20th, and join in all that fun. Yay!
No.
Thanks for watching. There's a ton more for you to check out, so hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe while you're at it.
Also, ring that bell for notifications on all our new videos.
And I have no idea how to put Jello into this.
That's right.
Sorry about that.
I love the end of that so much.
There's a ton more to check out. I don't know why I suddenly turned Czechoslovakian on that one. There it is. This is what today is all about. 2 people. 1 Jell-O expert, 1 Jell-O amateur. But together are going to create a wobbly pyramid of deliciousness. So stir crazies, the time has come. We introduce our first combatant. She is the head of state of the chocolate cake.
The dinner plate!
She is our queen of cuisine. She is Montreal's own Little Red Devil. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody, everywhere, Elle Diabloe! How are you?
I'm good.
I just feel like I haven't seen you forever.
I know, it's been 4 minutes.
All right, I'll have you stand by your color.
All right, I'll just gonna do one thing.
Are you doing this to psych out your competition? Shouldn't you have done this while we were waiting 5 minutes to do a promo?
no,
Okay.
There's a reason.
Don't be a bad competitor. I will dock you points. You will have to do a Jello-based torture. The competitor, and in some ways, our true champion. He is the general of Jiggle. He is the gentleman of Jello. He is the giant of the gelatinous. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, stir crazies everywhere, I give you Chef Diana. There we are. They are both here. They are both ready to throw down. This, I think, is important because this is going to be.
I don't know where this should go.
This is. Let's keep it. It's all right. We're gonna put it right there.
It's right up
I
in
will
the
have you right here. I can stand here. Are you both ready?
Yeah.
I think so.
Do you both think you're going to win?
Duh.
No? Did you think no? It's good.
I don't know. You've been very clear about your distaste for my Jello.
I have. Well, it's because.
Maybe the people need to understand where this all came from.
No.
One day, this is a legend. We're going to keep. This is not going to happen until our 2nd season.
Oh.
We're not going to give the touch into that until our 2nd season.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
To a living room near you.
Just a general place near you. And you have something you've already worked out what we're making.
Well, I've worked out what I'm making.
And you have worked out what you're making.
I have worked out.
What drew you to each of your recipes?
I don't know. Booze.
Booze, okay.
I felt like I would have a competitive advantage with booze.
Booze is good. I lean towards booze.
I know. Oh, I know.
And what do you think is good?
I thought the presentation of mine was adorbs.
Uh-huh.
Plus, I have a secret ingredient.
You have a secret ingredient?
Yes.
Is it love? Because that won't be enough.
Over and above love.
Over and above
Love is just dumb.
Horniness.
Yes, I'm going to make horny Jello today.
So we are going to start off with what we call the first annual Iron Chef Jello boil-off.
The boil off.
So what is going to happen is you both have to prepare your gelatin.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Chef Deanne, if you can pull up towards the that.
All up to the bumper, baby.
So I will escape here. I will give you the room to set your boil off.
Well, I think there's a bowl for Chef Duyan and a bowl for me.
The competitors.
So, first thing I need to do, I need some crappy white wine, and I need to boil it. About, I don't know, a cup and a half.
Want to get?
So, this is what we're gonna do.
Let's see if we can do this. We're gonna come into the new camera, everybody.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Cup.
Yeah, completely missed this one. All right, there you go.
There we go. Cup and a quarter. Cup and a half. There we go.
All right.
I'm gonna take the crappy white wine. Put it in there.
Pardon me for one moment.
Turn that shit on.
Okay, hit the power button.
There we go.
It'd be bad if I didn't tell you now how to operate this thing, didn't it?
Yeah.
And so now we're gonna go menu, and you want to boil?
Yep, please.
We're just gonna go boil.
Thank you. So we'll wait till the white wine boil.
So you're boiling white wine. Is there a reason why you're boiling off the white wine?
That's what the recipe asks.
So you have no say. The recipe dictates your behavior.
I have no clue.
It's good. It's good. I'm glad they're not trying very hard. And over here, you are doing what?
I have put 2 packages of lemon Jell-O powder.
I'm going to give you automatic points because I'm not a big fan. I'm a big fan of lemon Jello. Is my favorite Jello. So you are using
Lemon Jello also.
So we both tried to.
competitive advantage is gone.
Well, we all know a way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
I went through a different body part.
Yep. Yes.
Spleen.
So I have 2 packages of lemon Jell-O powder in here, to which I will be adding 2 cups of boiling water.
2 cups of boiling water. Excellent. And is there a reason besides that's what the directions said
Well,
for you?
Well, yes, because we need to dissolve the Jell-O powder.
We need to dissolve the Jello. See, why didn't you know that? You're supposed to know this stuff.
I think I get 1 point for science.
A point for science. Well, I think science gets a point.
No, I get a point.
Neither of you get that point. That point has gone to science.
Excuse me.
To prove.
To prove what?
Evolution.
Thank you, Darwin.
You're welcome too, darling.
Okay. So while we're at it, so the wine is starting to boil. It doesn't have to be like a very hard boil. Just
a horde boil.
Just like that.
I'm gonna fly cam through all of the things that are happening here.
Yeah.
We're gonna fly cam through the settings here. So as you can see, we're gonna come over here. Oh, that's for later. We're gonna come over Chef Duyan's shoulder.
There we go. So we're gonna have 2 pouch of lemon Jello. 1.
That's further than the overhead can go, so I'm gonna do it this way.
Yeah.
So we're doing gelatin in white wine.
Yes.
Is there a specific wine you're going for here?
The crappiest.
The worst wine you can. Depanneur wine. If you're in Quebec, if you're anywhere else, not that.
That's gas station wine. Oh, sorry, wait a minute. Only in Quebec can we get wine at the gas station.
Yes.
So
we call it everywhere else. We call it corner store wine.
Start mixing the Jello and make sure it all dissolves in the hot water. There we go. So while we do this, do you want to present your recipe?
Should we be presenting both of the recipes? Chairman of the ring?
Well, if you haven't, I mean, I think it's kind of weird that you haven't even mentioned your recipes.
Well, you asked us to do a boil off, and then
yes.
you didn't mention.
So whose recipe is going to go first?
Well, we're going to start. Chef Deanne is talking. So, what are you, Chef Deanne, you are making today?
I am making a Sangria Jello ring.
So, in there you can see there's a cup and a half of white wine, some pre-cut fruit. You specifically no kiwi or pineapple. Is that because you don't like kiwi or pineapple?
Apparently, Jello does not like kiwi or pineapple.
The people at Jell-O.
Yeah, people at Jell-O.
Racist to kiwis and pineapples.
Exactly.
2 packages of lemon Jello, some vegetable oil. That's just to release from the mold. You're going to say there.
Exactly.
1 can of tonic water. Will any water do?
No, tonic water, very important.
Excellent. Orange bitters, you say, are optional. Why are they optional?
It's just it was not on the recipe, but I just felt like I bought orange bitter.
So you didn't just go by the recipe.
No, I had orange bitter.
Wow, you just have it. And finally, a ring mold, not to be confused, of course, with ringworm, which is...
I've had that. It's awful.
It's terrible. Don't go with that. Never put that in your Jello.
So once it's boiled and the Jello is dissolved, we let it chill for about, I don't know, a few minutes in order to get to room temperature. To speed up the process right now, I'm going to put it in the fridge right now. And we'll see each other in a few minutes.
All right, so you put that in the fridge.
I'll put that pot directly.
And we're going to wait to get that. Huh? Oh, yeah, want to go put that.
Don't put that pot right
this.
on the glass.
I know what's going to happen.
It'll break our fridge.
It's not going to break our fridge, just break our glass.
Thing right there.
No, you know, this thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
There you
There's a
go.
little
No,
cloth there.
no,
There's a cloth.
I
Oh, he's got a bowl.
Oh, well, now I feel stupid. Why, wish you guys would have thought of this before.
We did.
I planned this.
We did.
Oh, okay. You had? Then, never mind.
All right.
Meanwhile,
Excuse
over
me.
in this corner,
We have 2 cups of boiling water.
let's see, we'll go back to the overhead
2
here.
packages.
Oh, the overhead is frozen.
No, it's frozen. We've got 2
Oh,
packages
we'll come back,
of
we'll fix
lemon
that
Jello.
later.
We are going to pour our boiling water into our lemon Jello. Feel like a deja vu? I know. And we're going to dissolve that. A little stir-ski.
Bring this
Oh,
in
that lemon essence is quite pungent. So we're going to just get that dissolved. Feels pretty dissolved already, to be honest. Choo-ka-choo. Yeah, it's not gritty, not nothing. This is perfectly dissolved. 2 packages, lemon Jello, 2 cups boiling water, also into the fridge to chill. Actually, I'm going to leave it here for 1 minute and then into the fridge because I don't want to break the fridge.
All right, so you've got your boil off is done. You're in the fridge.
I'm right here.
Yeah, no, but you're putting yourself right there. And
No, I mean, I'm right here.
I know where you are. I can
fridge.
see you.
I'm not in the fridge.
Chef Duyan is.
Chef Duyan should
I'm
know
worried
better.
about this. I want to make
Chef
sure.
Duyan should know better than to leave wine on the counter when El Diablo is cooking.
That's fair. That's fair.
Just
So we're gonna move this. We don't need this here right
don't
now.
need that.
So I
fine.
think we've demonstrated the beginnings of what's happening. We didn't put up what you're making. Let's
Let's
quickly.
put up my
You are
ingredients.
making what today?
I am making
Don't look over there. You should know.
creamy lemon cups. I do know. I was just making sure it came up properly. We are making creamy lemon cups tonight. Oh, and there's a puppy on our porch. I love being live.
Hi,
Yes,
puppy.
they're going to be tasty and
Creamy lemon cups.
creamy lemon cups.
So they're going into a cup?
They're actually. You're ruining the surprise.
I know,
They're
but
going
you should
into-
just say no.
No.
Oh, I'm intrigued now.
Isn't it
Perhaps,
mysterious?
perhaps I need to see more what's happening. All right. So we have a creamy lemon cup versus a Sangria Jello mold. Now
And-
that is, I will say, I'm automatically tending to lean the degree of wine.
Of course you are.
There's booze involved. Which leads, I think, into a very interesting, which is our first question for today.
Okay.
We have everybody here. They've seen the beginnings. They've seen what's about to happen
I
today.
think we might have some new peeps. So
We have
they
some
don't
new
know that
peeps.
we do
Oh,
this.
greetings from Argentina.
Argentina,
Hello,
hola.
Argentina.
¿Qué tal?
And thank you.
Buenas tardes.
Man versus food with vodka. I think man should always fight food with vodka.
Well, if you're going to fight food, you should do it with vodka.
So we always like to ask a question, get you guys engaged. So our first question for today, I think is a very fair question,
Barcelona, hola.
is who will win the Jello battle and how much are you willing to bet? You've seen the competitors. You've seen what they said they're
I
going
think
to
I
do.
have to step out of this just to not
I think you
influence
should.
them.
I think you don't want to influence. So
No.
we have our 2 competitors. We have a Jello pudding cup, a lemon pudding cup versus a Sangria Jello mold. El Diablo versus Chef Duyan. Who could possibly be taking home the crown? Let's go to you. Oh, Spain, of course, weirdly, is voting for the Sangria. I think that's only fair. Sangria is so much better in the States of confusion, the states of drunkenness. The States, that's the States I will only drink sangria in.
Sorry.
I think that's only fair. But who do you think? This is going to be an epic battle. These are going to be, I have to decide. At the end, I will tell you who I think is the best. It may not be who you think is best, but I think it's more important. Not only do I want your conviction.
I forgot to do something.
Oh, no. Not only do I want your conviction of who you think will do it better, but how much are you willing to wager? It could be a dollar amount. It could be a bodily organ. It could be a sibling, family member, pet, or friend.
Put in half a cup of cold water in your Jello.
Put half a cup of cold water in your Jello. This has all been for naught.
Should lose some point.
Should lose some point. If there were points, she would lose some, but there's no points. There's no point to points.
I got cool points going back in.
So is anybody think? Nobody's. Oh, let's see what we got here. Anybody here? No, I don't see anybody. Look, I just sort of looked what was going on. It's me. Okay. Nobody is saying, so I'm going to keep going because while we're doing this, we do have some new messages. Let's see. Daniel said he'll wager 1 testicle. Do I hear 2? Because that would be weird. While you guys are deciding what you're willing to wager and who, I want to know who you're willing to wager on. I want to form teams here. If you're on Chef Duyan, type in, I'm a fan of Chef Duyan. If you're a fan of El Diablo, say, I'm not a fan of Chef Duyan. No, say,
El Diablo loves Jello.
El Diablo loves Jell-O. Who do you vote for? Put it in now. If you're on the winning side, you'll probably not win anything. But I tell you what, you are going to win. We're going to start off with a cocktail. I tell you what, I'm going to get you to talk to them while I do a quick fix on this overhead.
I'll
you
come
talk
back
to them.
in.
I'm going to quickly fix this overhead.
You fix the overhead.
So you do that.
Look, I've reappeared. It's magique.
This is.
Ça va, les amis? We've got, I don't think you should wager your testicles. I think that's pretty intense, man. I don't know. I don't have them. I wear my balls up here, and they're bigger than yours. But yeah, that's a pretty intense thing to wager. You know, I think. But I love the fact that you're willing to go there. Thanks for that. So, friends, we're working on some tech stuff. It's amazing because in here. Tonight we have Chef Duyan, but normally it's just me and the Divine NAD, and there's a lot of things. One day maybe we'll have a crew, but I think that would kind of ruin the DIY-ness of our charm.
Eventually I'm going to get that fixed again, but I can't do it right now, so we're going to have to do cocktails the right way.
And by the way, we are not American.
We are not American.
We are not American.
Very
we
Canadian.
are very Canadian, for those of you, and there is a difference to our European friends.
Very important.
Especially these days.
Yes.
So yes.
So would you like a cocktail?
I would love
Chef
a
Duyan,
cocktail.
would you like a cocktail?
I'm gonna get out of your way though, so I don't unduly influence the people.
Well, no.
Si, la poutine.
So
Bye.
till the overhead cam is fixed, the battery died on me. So until that battery.
Would you like me to
comes-
fly cam for you?
Yeah, if you want a fly cam, for sure. That wouldn't wager. So we're going to start off. Why don't we start off by putting up the recipe?
Let's
We're
put up the
making.
recipe.
I wanted to do something because we're doing Jello. I wanted to do something a little desserty.
Yeah,
So the
let's do
cocktail
this.
we're going to make is a cocktail called the Cardamom and Cardamom and Banana. This was originally made to be sort of an honor, to honor a cocktail we have done on the show. We did for our New Orleans episode called the Vieux Carré, which was a cognac, rye, Peychaud cocktail that used vermouth to sweeten it up a little bit. I wish I could remember the name of the bartender who created this, but I can't. He wanted to take that framework and just add something a little bit more tropical to it. So he decided to sweeten, instead of using the vermouth, went to banana liqueur and cardamom. So it really gives this really warm, rich, desserty. It's a great after meal cocktail. But one of the things you really want to make sure if you're going to make this is you want to have a banana liqueur that doesn't taste like fake banana. I've used Marie Brizard on the show before, and it's a great. I like that banana liqueur, but it is very sort of fake banana-y tasting.
Banana popsicle.
The one that they recommend is this one here. Where did my why are you not fire camming?
Oh, because I thought you were talking to the camera, and I.
Well, what we're going to make here, what we're doing, the specific banana liqueur we're using in this is right here. Right here, there we are, which is the Giffard's Banane du Brésil et de Caraïbe. Yes, Banane du Brésil.
French is our next
et
step.
de Caraïbe. I'm not doing this anymore. Let's go back to the other one. Let's go back to the other one.
Oh, you want to go back to the other one? Okay.
So this is what we're using. This has a really very, very ripe banana flavor to it. It tastes like if you've ever sauteed or flambéed bananas in like some sugar or maple syrup. This is exactly what it tastes like. It's incredible. So in this drink, our base spirit, once again, because it's like based on the Vieux Carré, we're using some rye in this case. We're also using a little bit of cognac. One of the stars in this, besides the banana liqueur, is the cardamom syrup. This, if you have never had cardamom syrup, again, made our own right now. It's so beautiful because it's so simple. You make a simple syrup, and all I did was soak this in cardamom pods, crushed up cardamom pods, overnight. And you get this incredible sweet cardamom flavor. To top this off, to sort of create using bitters to be our bridges, we're using a little bit of Angostura, or any aromatic bitters will do, and a little tiny bit of cardamom bitters to bring out that cardamom flavor a bit. Don't use too much of this because, like cardamom in general, this will go a long way. Did that come back on? It came back on. I think we'll eventually figure that one out.
Hold on, I'm going to check.
No, go try it. Try it.
Go do it. No.
Nope. I heard it buzz. All right.
So did I. Maybe
So
you got a message.
We're going to make your phone, so maybe you got it. So a very, very simple drink because this is like a Vieux Carré, which is it's not a super strong drink. In fact, we're not using a ton of liquor in it.
Probably best.
So we don't have to worry too much about, we don't want to shake this. We want to stir just to keep, I think it's buzzing there for sure. And we also want to have old-fashioned glasses, but I would suggest smaller sized old-fashioned glasses. All right. So this, I'm going to make 3 of them. You want one, Chef Diane?
Yes.
All right, we're going to make one for you as well. So we're going to start off, like any cocktail, we're going to start off with the cheapest ingredients first. That way, if you screw it up, you haven't wasted the booze. In this, we're going to do a 1/4 ounce of the cardamom syrup. I'm doing 3, so I'm going to do 3/4 ounce. And that's just going to go right in. While you're at it, I'm just going to dump some ice into the glasses, get them chilling.
I'm going to come do a stirring dance.
Yeah, you can come do a stirring dance when we do it, or whenever you want. You can. It's your show too. You're welcome on. So we have the cardamom syrup. We're going to add our bitters, so we get that a little bit going. So we're going to do 2 dashes of the Angostura. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
3 times 2.
That's 3 times 2.
It's under 8. I can calculate.
And now this is where we're going to have a little bit of time because this is actually, I'm going to bring that up again, the ingredients one more time.
Yep.
It's very important because I think I wrote it down wrong on the event.
Recipes?
Yeah.
No, I know, babe. I know how to.
What's going on?
The main cameras
Did
have-
you, because you didn't click back onto this?
Ah, I was busy talking to the
Stop
people.
talking to people.
Sorry, the people. I like talking to the people.
There we go. So in this one, I think I put originally 4 dashes. It's actually 4 drops.
Oh,
So per drink, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
4, 4.
and 2 more. There we are. That's enough. That's all you needed. Don't put in too much of this. It actually will make it quite bitter if you do. Next to this, we are going to put in this lovely banana liqueur. A 1/4 ounce of this is all you need. This has a lot of flavor in it. So we're going to do 3 1/4 ounces. All right. 3 of that. Now we're going to put in our spirits. We just want, like I said, it's not a super heavy cocktail. So we're only doing we're doing a 3/4 of an ounce of cognac, and we'll do 3/4 of an ounce for each drink of the rye. So 3/4 of an ounce of cognac. I guess it doesn't seem like it. It's quite a bit of alcohol.
I was just going to say, I don't know where you got the impression that the 3...
Well, it's only 1.5 ounces. And normally in a spirit-based drink, I average put 1.75 ounces, 2 ounces. And this is a less alcohol. The banana is less.
Right, okay, but it's not like the difference between an ounce and like 5 ounces. For
No,
it's a fractional.
1/2 ounce is a big difference, though.
Depends on how much you've eaten.
All right, so there we have that all put together. And we are now just going to fill our mixing glass with ice. Whoa, there we go. There we go. Stop talking to people and try and sway their votes.
No, I'm not. Tyler asked if we could put the ingredients back up. Oh. I personally, I'm not... Sorry?
And, okay, so now we're going to mix. When you're doing your mixing, you want to try and keep you don't want to rock the ice as much as possible. So keep your back of the spoon to the mixing, to the walls of the mixing glass.
Here's me and the back of my spoon.
There you go. So we got that in there, and we're going to keep that going for about 20 minutes. We want to get this cold.
20 seconds.
So 20 seconds, 20 minutes.
I'm out of shape.
We're going to be here forever.
I don't know if I could do this for 20 minutes.
So we're going 20 seconds. Get it cold. Try and get it as cold as possible, as quick as possible. More ice, the better. All right, we're good. And
you should make this. It's delicious.
I'm just going to move this out of the way. Can I move that out of the way? Thank you, baby. And now we're just going to pour this into our drinks. Actually, I also like to fine pour just in case any ice chips get in there.
I just wanted to tell Tyler. I'm not sure if you heard Dan before. This tastes much more. I love
real
banana. Well, I love banana popsicles, and I find the Marie Brazeau's banana liqueur tastes very much like banana popsicle. Brassard. Because
I know a Robert Brazeau, and I'm going, is that related?
But I also find this one tastes. You know when your bananas get just ready for banana bread,
That's what I said.
and they've
Very
got
ripe
that.
banana.
But I'm almost overripe, like that kind of.
I disagree with you on that. I don't
sugary.
think they taste overripe. I think they taste perfect.
Well, it's like when you eat a almost fermented banana. Anyway.
All right. So what we're going to do in this now is we're going to take some coins of lemon.
Are those legal tender?
No, they're not. We're just going to get that. That's I put a little bit too much pith in this. You don't want too much pith on your coins because that will make your drink a little bit more bitter.
And it makes them invaluable.
Do you have a lighter?
I do somewhere.
I forgot to grab a lighter.
It's no problem. I'm sure somewhere over here I was having sneaky medicine before. Yes, I have one.
Here we are. If you're doing coins.
Sneaky
Now,
medicine.
in this, what you're trying to do, you just want to extract the oils.
Express them.
Express the oils.
Express yourself.
Oh, that one didn't. That was a weird one. I'm just going to let that sit in there. Let's get this one in here. And we're going to go. There we are. There we are. And this one. There we go.
Oh, Paul's here. Hi, Paul.
There we are.
Thank you.
And that is a cardamom. Why don't you come over here, Chef Diane? We'll have. Here you are, my angel.
Why, thank you very much.
Chef Diane.
Chef
Thank you.
Diane.
There we are.
A friendly beverage between competitors.
Yes,
There we
of
go.
course.
What do you think?
Never pith on your coins, Maureen.
Very good.
Banana.
It's nice because I think the spiciness of the rye, that sort of warmth of the cognac, but when you add that really beautiful, ripe, fresh, sort of ripe banana flavor to it, you get something so wonderful.
It's so wonderful.
I love this drink. I think this is one of my favorites we've come across that I've had to sort of research for this. Mm-hmm. But there we are. The Cardamom and Banana. If you missed that, we'll make another one later in the show. But I think it's time to get back to our competition.
Yeah, I think I need the floor for a few minutes.
Do you?
Yeah,
Why?
it won't be too long.
What are you doing?
Well,
yet?
because we're here.
We're only.
We're putting this.
We're here. Are you there?
No, I need something before.
Oh, you need something before.
that's
Well, then
fine.
never
You can
mind.
take the floor,
Chef
Chef
Diane.
Diane.
I will put my
Minus 2 points.
alcohol out of your way. You talk to the people. I'll move booze. Oh,
Need my
Chef
stuff.
Diane literally said he needed to talk to you and then walked away.
I need my stuff. Excellent. So,
Oh, that's your drink. That's don't take that. We'll take this out of the way.
all right. So now that the wine Jello has been chilled, what we're gonna do is add some tonic water and some orange bitter.
I love a good orange bitter.
Yes. So gonna add the tonic in. There we go. I just put the full can in, so no need to measure anything. Then gonna put some orange bitter. How much orange bitter, you ask? I'd say some. There we go. Once it's in, take a fork, and I'm gonna mix it up.
Don't mind here. I'm just gonna fix this.
No problem. Then once it's mixed up, we're gonna put it back on the fridge until the Jello start getting thick. We don't want the Jello to like be fully Jello, just thick. Once it's thick, we're gonna add the fruits. So now I'm done. Gonna put this back in the fridge, and if Shauna wants the floor, it's gonna be yours. Oh, I dox Shauna. I dox Elle
All right.
again.
I think we're. Wait, I turned us off. I turned us off. We're back on now.
It's all right. I couldn't
I
complain
think
about getting
maybe.
There we go.
Aha! It's live again, but it's in the wrong place. I'm gonna fix this.
One small problem at a time.
Yeah, I can fix this. I can fix this.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, wait. I can fix this. Don't move. Don't move.
All right, I'll just pull this here.
I will get this. This is our second week with this dumb camera, and I've yet to figure it out exactly. There we are. Boom. Overhead cam. Why are you not upside down? Oh, I know.
It's good enough, right?
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic.
That's the motto of this show.
It's fine. It's good enough.
Good enough.
It's good enough.
All right.
I don't know why it's. Well, it's going to be fine for now.
Good enough.
It's good enough.
Anyway, so as I said, now you put back the Jello in the fridge. Wait for it to get thick, and then we'll see each other after.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Chef Diane.
No problem.
Now that we have your second step, we had El Diablo's second step that she had forgotten.
No, I've got a step now.
No, but you had forgotten about the cold water. That's all I'm saying.
Shush your face.
So,
He's doxed me.
he doxed you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you were doxed.
Me too. Nobody knows who I am.
Who? Nobody knows why you were doxed, how you were doxed. I don't even... only the dachshunds do. Are you ready to show us your pudding? That's a terrible thing to ask a woman.
You know what? I think you should rewind this entire segment. Oh, wait.
Dude, that's my motto. Lynn Schlala. It's good enough. It's good enough. I know what
Yay, Miss Edgars.
Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to quickly fix this. I know how to fix this. I just remembered what I had to do.
Sometimes in the life, it's just good enough. And that's all that matters. And that's okay.
Oop, that's the wrong way.
And into every life, some Jello pudding must fall. So I am here.
There we go. I fixed it.
Yay! I have a cup and a half. That's 1.5 cups of cold milk. It's going into this metal bowl over here.
I'm gonna go with him and drink.
You guys.
Are you guys okay? You all right? I'm gonna put the ice out of the way.
Am I guys okay?
Are you guys okay?
I'm okay.
We've never done this show before. I'm a little frazzled.
It's all right. Into this 1.5 cups of cold milk is going to go some Jell-O vanilla pudding, because let's capitalize on all of the Jell-O products tonight. We're going to empty that into there. Give it a quick tap. I'm just going to slide over here for half a second and grab my whisk. I'm also going to do my own tech and come back to the main camera so I can give you guys a little bit of a shake it a shake.
Well, you were already in the corner there.
I know, but
you wanted a big shake.
I wanted a big shake.
You wanted never. This is a good motto. Never make your shake be little.
No.
Always.
Don't half-ass the thing.
Don't do a half-ass shake.
All the time.
Full-ass shake.
Your full ass. Get that in there. Shake with it.
Shake your full ass.
Shake. Shake. Jell-O pudding.
Oh.
Jell-O pudding.
Hey.
Shake. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, shake.
Ah.
Vanilla pudding.
Yeah.
Vanilla pudding.
Now, just because you got me to dance does not mean I'm voting for you.
That's fine. You don't need to vote.
I believe
for me.
in fairness.
Just because I'm married to you doesn't mean me and you have to sleep in the bed tonight. It's all good.
It's fine. I also do believe in threats and bribery, so it's okay. You can threaten me. He's been bribing me all day. I married you because you're a walking bribe.
I'm a walking bribe.
You're my bribe. You're my bribe to be.
I'm your forever bribe.
My bribe, yeah. My wedding bribe.
So we've got about 30 seconds of this.
You're gonna come back to your.
You go overhead. We're just whisking, friends. It's not a big deal. We just want to make sure it's nice and combined. We don't have lumps. Nobody likes a lumpy pudding.
Nobody wants a lumpy pudding.
Right? So we're just gonna make sure that's all good. We use the figure 8 technique here, a little back and forth, all of the techniques. That's good. So what I'm gonna do very quickly, Danny D,
yes.
Can you bring it back to the main cam and entertain them for 0.2 seconds?
Oh, for sure. Did you hear the one? I didn't.
All right, great. Into our Jell-O.
Oh, Paul Kiddenmith is here.
That's why I said that before, but you were not paying attention.
Oh, I'm sorry. I very rarely pay attention.
Into our lemon Jell-O.
Oh, this one they will want to see. This one will come back.
Into our lemon Jell-O.
It's really good you chose a yellow bowl for all this yellow stuff.
You know, I gave Chef Julianne the green bowl because I was trying to be a fair competitor because I knew that I was going to talk smack so much, so...
It looks like an embryo down there.
It looks like an egg.
Yeah,
a very large
big
egg.
An ostrich egg.
So what we're doing is we're just going to whisk in our vanilla pudding into our 2 packages of dissolved lemon Jell-O. We got that nice and combined. Again, we want to make sure no lumps, no nothing. Everything is all monochrome as it relates to color. So we don't have like weird wispies of pudding. Everything is well
Did you say limoncello?
Not yet.
All right.
But I could.
What the fuck?
Oopie.
Just like limoncello and lemon Jello sounded very similar.
Limoncello and lemon Jell-O do sound the same. So.
Do you think limoncello is made of lemon Jello?
Tee-hee. It's not necessary, but it will make it tasty. So if you have limoncello, now is about
time to add it to your lemon Jello.
To add it to your lemon Jello. Clearly, we're getting silly in here. And just if you're keeping score at home, this is El Diablo's first secret ingredient of the evening. We got that all mixed nicely together, and the only other thing we're going to add is
Here we are.
half a teaspoon of nutmeg.
Ooh.
Really, El Diablo? Yeah, friends, for real.
Pourquoi?
Parce que it's going to taste good later. I'm just going to
It's going to taste good. That's why we're doing it, because it tastes good?
We're going to do it because it tastes good.
Sometimes that's the only reason you know.
That's kind of a...
all you need sometimes.
I borrowed that from the if it feels good, do it situation. So, you know, if it tastes good, do it. If it feels good, do it.
Yeah.
Be safe, wear a mask. That was for my sister. But if it feels good,
I think we should be more creative with our mask usage. I think
hold on, I just have to tell the people one thing. This is going to go into the fridge for about an hour until it starts to like solidify, but you don't want it too thick because we're adding one more ingredient to this, and the thicker it is,
What kind of consistency do you want?
the more this you're going to have to use. I just had to show off my
Look at
really-
that.
No, it's super
pipes.
sad.
Your pipes.
My pipe is sad now.
What kind of consistency you're looking for?
Mostly set, but like a little like
you don't
my
want a
butt.
firm Jello.
Like my butt.
That doesn't help the
It
people.
does. A lot of these people know what my butt looks like. So you want it to still jiggle.
But the people in Argentina don't.
But you want it firm. That's why I explained it to them. You want it firm, but a little jiggly.
Yes.
And into the fridge it
So
goes.
excellent. And I'm just going to taste this pudding to make sure it tastes. Oh, it tastes delicious. That's fantastic. So we have our first competitor has set some stuff in motion. Our second competitor is in the middle of doing it all, which means that at this point, how are we
coming
for
back.
time? We're almost bang on for time. It's
I
beautiful.
know. We told you we would.
I'm very impressed with both of you. In fact, I drink a toast to you.
From the other side of the camera, we cheers you back.
Excellent.
Cheers.
To the bride, to the bride, to the bride. Sorry.
To the bribes.
To the groom. To the bribes. To the bribes. That would still would have worked for Hamilton.
Yeah, would have.
I
I like that you just had a Hamilton moment on the show.
did. I had a whole Hamilton moment. I've been having Hamilton's been my main moment besides the show.
Since July 3rd
Since
or
July
whatever,
3rd,
whatever
we had
day
it.
of
July
my life.
4th of July. I don't know.
4th of July, was it? That would make sense.
That would make sense. Okay. It's time for
I'm coming back.
something. Please come back because this is hard.
sad with
In fact,
it.
Diane, shifting in, you need to watch this too. I think this is important that we all are here because she wasn't with us last week.
Gracias, amiga. And Lolita Blanca loves my butt.
Oh, I love
Hola.
Lolita Blanca's butt.
I
so
love
it's all right.
and her.
That's
Going to the chat.
I just love
all
you.
right. So we are. Yes, Chef Diane's going to check out the chat. He's a chat checker. But last week we did not have our sexy woman who eats food for a minute.
She was doing something else
She
for a
was
minute.
busy. We all got crazy lives right now, and we're trying to put this show on. But I understand everybody's got a life.
Shocking.
It's weird. I don't understand. I don't have a life. I just do this. I don't know
That's
why.
not true.
Why does everybody else get a
You
life?
take very good care of your
Oh,
wife.
well, thank you.
And Chef Duyan.
But she said it. She said last night. I said, "Are you going to send something?" She goes, "Yeah, I got this idea," and I went, "That's really funny. Do that idea." And so she sent me an idea, which I thought was wonderful.
She eating Jello?
Close, very close.
Don't give it away.
Stir crazies. At home and in studio. It is time for a sexy woman.
Who eats food for 1 minute. And no Cosby jokes.
Bad checkers.
You know,
You know, Nixon's already said that.
You
at
know,
least 3
no,
times.
no. You know what's funny about that? I'm watching the beautiful Galadriel Curtis, stretch gummy worms, and I'm like, oh my god, they're almost as long as your incredibly impossibly long legs. And then I see underneath, stop checkers, bad checkers.
You know you'll get gummy worms.
You're awful.
Galadriel Curtis, our sexy woman who eats food for a minute.
Stop trying to beat me up. That's
I'm trying. Your hair you keep hitting me with your hair like it's like you're a horse trying to shoo off a fly.
Oh, is it now?
I think it's time for your competition. So
All right,
I think
I'll
you
move
need
out.
to
I will move out.
step out of the kitchen while I bring back one more time a man who, since the beginning of this show, has proven over and over that I can be disappointed on a weekly basis.
I thought I proved that when you married me.
Fair. That's the first statement. But he's here, and today I don't think he will disappoint. Chef Diane. Chef Diane, are you ready? Do you
I am ready.
So how is what? Let's take a look at your Jello here.
Yep.
I'm gonna bring your Jello in on the overhead.
Yep.
So that we have it's a sort of a pale, clear Jello.
Yes.
Oh, you stepped on my shoe. Took it right off. What are you doing there?
So right now, we're not having the thick consistency that I was hoping for, but we're pressed on time, so don't worry about it.
So theoretically, you'd want this a little bit thicker.
I want this a little bit thicker. Right now, it's still very liquid.
Yeah.
Usually, you wait till it's a bit thicker before adding the fruits in.
Yes.
So now, what we're going to do first is we're going to bring the mold in.
The mold. I'll bring you your mold.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Ooh, Chef Diane's making moldy Jello.
Can you also give... I need the brush.
You need the brush.
And I need the oil.
The oil.
So apparently that'll
Put that back on,
put that back on.
and then you pump it like a super soaker.
Unfair advantage.
Like this.
Yeah.
Ooh, vulgar.
You should understand this motion.
Minus 10 points.
Oh, you went off.
Yes, I know. Yeah. I went off quite
Is there a reason
fast.
why you're wearing your face mask go around
Exactly.
your neck? I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so we're gonna put a bit of oil in the mold, so it's gonna help when we're gonna need to demold it.
Demoldify, I believe the word is.
So let's go demoldifier. Yeah, sure. There we go. With the brush, we're gonna make sure there's enough oil in there.
So you just need a thin coating.
Yeah, not too much. There we go.
Thin coating, that was my nickname in high school.
Hey, stop. Get your own bits.
Okay, so once it's done,
Stop
we're
getting
gonna
my bits.
I thought we were married now.
You can have my bits whenever you want.
we're gonna
All right.
add the fruit.
We're going to add the fruit first. You want me to hold one of these things?
No, just move the mold.
Move the mold.
Thank you.
There you go.
So you
The
add
mold
the
has been
fruits
moved.
in there. As a fruit, I have strawberries, I have grape,
Yeah.
I have blueberries, and raspberries.
Raspberries. Wow, it's the whole... And no kiwi or pineapple.
No kiwi and pineapple, please.
A very important note.
Apparently, your Jello is not gonna work if you do that.
Because of the acid. They're very acidic.
But wasn't pineapple and Jello salad a huge thing in the 60s or
Well,
the 50s?
I actually did pineapple in a can with Jello, and it worked. But I don't know. They're saying don't put pineapple in Jello for
It's a
some
very acidic fruit, so I don't know. If you guys at home know why we
I
shouldn't
thought there was
put...
a whole decade of cuisine
Please
built on
add it to
pineapple
the
and
chat.
Jello.
Please add it to the chat. If you know why we shouldn't put pineapple or kiwi into Jello, add it to the chat. I'm
would
looking
say
at you,
kiwis-
Daniel. I think Daniel, for some reason, would know this. I don't know why.
Because Daniel knows everything.
It's true, he does know everything.
Yeah. So once the fruit are in, you're ready to put it
Into the mold. So let me just move the mold into place so you can properly, and I'll hold the mold.
Try not to fuck this up. Let's go.
We got an algorithm here. You got to be careful of.
All right.
Minus 5 points.
There's no point.
There's no point. All right.
We're all getting
Okay.
a
So we have that there. There you
Put
go.
that there. You make sure all the fruits are inside the liquid.
They're submerged.
They don't need to be fully submerged, but they need to be like...
They need to be
touch
in
the
there.
liquid. They need to be in there and touch the liquid. Very important. Once it's done,
That's
put
my
that-
motto. Always touch the liquid.
once it's done, you put that in the fridge for about 10 minutes to 4 hours, and it's gonna be ready.
10 minutes to 4 hours, and you're done.
Yes. I'm gonna need a plate.
Oh, we got a plate for you here. I'll grab a plate. All right, we'll do a transfer.
I don't
so you pick that
remember
up.
on the actual Iron Chef this much judge interference.
Hey,
I'm
sometimes, and I'm not, right now I'm not being the judge. I'm being that guy in Iron Chef who would come around and ask questions like, Chef Diane, what are you thinking?
Yeah. Well, right now what I'm thinking is Elle Diabloe is getting really on my nerve. She slept with the judge. She has all those fancy gimmicks
Hey, you
and
can sleep with the
secret-
judge too if you want.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Anyway. Pack this in the fridge, and we'll see each other in 10 minutes to 4 hours.
I believe Lynn Shawla has just put a link in our chat that it probably explains why it can't happen. Not clicking on it. I'm not in the middle of a show, Lynn.
It'll ruin the whole thing, Lynn.
Lynn,
But thank you
I
for
expect-
always being in pursuit of higher
I
education.
expect you to scan that document, take some of the key highlights, and please put them in proper cordial chat format.
Our people will speak to your people.
Our people will speak to your people. Wow, this is great. This is we are now ahead of time.
Well, you know what I could do? I could come cut some cups.
Please cut some cups.
I could
Well,
do
you see,
that.
you are supposed to cut some cups right here.
But no, I know, but I've got other things I could do.
Oh, you can do that? Well, then why
So
don't
you
you
know what?
cut the cup?
Here's the deal, friends.
Oh, let me go to the main cam. We've been here for a long time.
Hello.
Hi.
'Tis me again. I know you missed me. I came back. Here's what we're going to do.
From the past.
Yes, I came back from the past. We've been watching so much time
Oh,
travel.
hang on. Sorry. Excuse me. We've got breaking news. Lynn Schlala has typed, fresh pineapple prevents gelatin from setting up because it prevents a protease called, I'm going to say a protease
It might be
called
protease.
bromelain that digests the link formed between collagen molecules that make the liquid turn into gel. Canned pineapple doesn't have the same effect because heat from the canning inactivates bromelain.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lynn. Back to you.
Since 1990,
I was in the middle of a joke.
You've had my back. I dig it.
That was actually Chef Deanne's back, but
No, but it's, oh, shushy. You
Okay.
get it.
all right. I've had too much banana.
All right, here's what we're going to do, because part of the second surprise of El Diablo's recipe tonight is, hey, friends, you can put them in little dessert cups, and that'll be super cute. You can put them in fancy martini glasses, also super cute. You can do whatever the F you want to do, because I am not the boss of you. But tonight what we're going to do instead is we're going to take these two enormous lemons. We're going to chop the tops off just a little bit, like that. Okay? Not so much. I lost my tech, but that's fine. It's cool. I can run my own stuff. We're going to take a little paring knife. We're going to take the lemon, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut right along where the fruit is, where the fruit and the pith meet. And we're just going to go a little bit in a circle like this, and we're going to detach all of that fruit. Now, something I learned recently is the pith connections inside the fruit are very, very strong. So what we're going to try to do is go around a few times. It's usually preferable not to have 3 glasses of wine and a cocktail before you do this, but you know, I'm, again, not the boss of you. Can you pass me a bowl, please?
A bowl, yes.
And then a spoon.
We
Because,
have no, oh, there we do. Bowls.
and a spoon, please.
I used to have grapefruit spoons. I wish I still
You
did.
don't need to waste this. This will make for great lemon juice after. We're
Yes,
just going to
save it
take
for your
the spoon,
cocktails.
Save it for your cocktails. We're just going to pull this out using a spoon. I might get back in there with my knife. And you guys know me, those of you who it's not your first time, I might get in there with my fingers. Nope, there we go. We got that. We're going to scoop
I'm going to go overhead and show you what
all
so we
of
can
the
see what that
juice
looks
out.
like.
We really want to get as much of this lemon juice out as possible. And we definitely want to get the seeds out, or the pits, or whatever you want to call them. Like I just said, 3 glasses of wine and a cocktail. So there we go.
You put it here. I just want to show them so
You
they can
show
see
them?
that. They can see that up here. There you go, everybody.
And now we're just gonna
go
do-
back here. There you are. So that's what we're looking at. You can see what that's looking
And
like.
you don't have to do this. You can serve these, like I said, you can serve them in, you can serve this lemon pudding situation.
Oh, that's
No, it's just the lemon.
That's just the lemon.
You can serve them in cups. You can serve them in bowls. If you have cute little dessert thingies, you can do that too.
This is a great way.
It's all fully valid, right?
But
you are valid.
But I still love this because, again, you get that lemon juice that you can make cocktails with later.
Also, and it's a fun presentation, and I'm all for presentation. Go figure, says the burlesque dancer. But it just changes things up again. But if you just want to put them, like the reason I said it is, if you just want to put it in a bowl, that's fully fine. This is a very juicy lemon, and I am discovering all sorts of little finger cuts I have as I'm doing this. This is
It's a
fun.
nice choice for going with citrus.
This is great.
You deserve this.
You know, I tried to be nice to my competition tonight, but yes, no, I am forever cutting up my fingers in the worst ways, and I guess I'm just realizing right now how seriously I've done that in the last few days. So we're just going to take some of that juice out, just a little bit, because you still want, like Danny said, you still want that lemon juice, because it will flavor your stuff, right? So we've got 2 of these. I'm only doing 2 for now. If the recipe calls for 4, plus that's for you. We're
That's
gonna
for me for
strain
lemon
that
juice for later. Yep.
The other thing you want to do is, now that they're empty, you want to flip them over and make them as flat as you can, so that they actually stand up, right? Because they're not going to stand up on that little
nipple.
On the nipple bit. That's nothing.
It's hard to stand up on your nipple.
It's hard to stand up on a nipple, but look at that.
And I've tried.
A little slice. We're going to keep these.
Because they're going to make
they're like
look,
little,
that's gonna
they're
be
like little hats. So we're going to keep these. We're going to lose these. We're going to wash our hands because ça fait mal, mes amis.
I just want to mention too very quickly that I'll wait till you're done because they're hearing. There we go. If you look in the chat right now, you will see that people ask us all the time how they can help us out here. So they love to get involved. If you would like to get involved and help us out, by all means, you can see a link right now to our tip jar. If you want to help,
that tip jar goes to pay for things like...
Yeah, so it's all the stuff that doesn't work.
See, that's why we need you to help us, because our overhead cam is clearly in need of an upgrade.
Yeah, so if you want to help, we have the tip jar. Also, the other thing you can do is head over to our Amazon wish list, which is also a link. If you go into the chat, you will see the link to that. There you will see some of the gear and things that we are looking at.
We're in need of.
And if you don't want to do it, that's totally fine as well. We're glad that
we're
you're
happy
here.
to have you.
And we're going to do this either way. But
also true. And very soon, in September, coming soon, is new merch.
New merch.
And that's another way. If you guys don't want to tip us tonight, but you want to hold off to September because we've got some cool stuff coming, that's fully cool as well. You don't need to pay us, but we'll never say no.
All right. I think I want you to stick around if you don't mind.
I can stick around.
Because I think it's time that we take this Throwback Thursday seriously. This is got to be longer.
Oh, no, it's way longer than that.
I think this is 2000, and I want to say 2014.
So 6
years ago. I was singing with a choir.
You sing?
Lynn Schlala will know this.
Hi, Lynn Schlala.
Called Lyric Theater Singers, where I met a bunch of very cool people.
Mm-hmm.
And we finished the show, and we had the summer off, and we thought, let's do a little project together.
Okay.
And I had this idea. And so I went and pitched it to 2 of the people from the theater, from the sort of lyric choir, and one person who is on the chat right now, Mr. Paul Kinnaman.
Hi, Paul Kinnaman. Sorry.
A weird idea that I had, which was I wanted to do a barbershop quartet.
Okay.
And the premise was I wanted to be set after the rapture.
Like the rapture? Like the Christian rapture? Okay.
So the whole premise was this was taking place after the rapture, and this was a barbershop quartet formed by 3 demons and Dennis.
Who's Dennis?
Dennis was the guy that they found, and the way we did our shows was at the end of every set, we ate Dennis.
You ate Dennis?
We ate Dennis on stage.
Okay.
So we found a beautiful Dennis by the name of John Corkle.
I love John Corkle.
Who's got a gorgeous voice, an amazing lead. And then it was myself, Mr. Paul Kinnaman, who was our tenor. And then our baritone was the wonderful Adam Gelatin, and who I sang a lyric with. And we created this thing. So this was one night.
At the Wiggle, no?
At the Wiggle. This happens at the Wiggle Room.
Enjoy. The Rapture-tastics.
Oh, where's the music? I hit the wrong in the
I don't know. The Rapture-tastics.
The Great Indoors, the explosive debut album from Ben Cardilli, is now available wherever music is streamed freely without any revenue reaching the artist. Featuring quarantine classics like House Rules, Sit Down or Get Out of Town, Hang the paper from the back or grab a suitcase, and Robot Friends. Just me and my robot friends. Square heats while the oblong blend. And brand new jams, Mine to Lose. I'm gonna lift weights soon, I swear to you, and get my old body back. And Hot Water. My baby uses all the hot water. The Great Indoors. You'll only wish your ears were wearing condoms.
Available on Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon, Deezer, TikTok, Bandcamp, Home Hardware, Zellers, Kmart.
Sorry, those were from an old list. The Great Indoors. Mwah, perfect for the indoorsman in your life. Ben Cardilli is not responsible for little baby ears crawling out of your head 9 months from now. Your ears are going to be pregnant. Just wanted to clarify. Cardilli.
This next song is for all those who remember better times and are a little romantic. Sorry, that has a note too. I forgot everything has a note.
My darling, I am dreaming of the days gone by when you and I were sweethearts beneath the fiery sky. Your head has turned to meatloaf. Brains are missing too. But still I will remember where I first stabbed you. Down by the old blood stream, where I first killed you.
I first killed you.
With your look of fear, it was oh so clear. It was there that I knew you would soon
Chopped in pieces and turned to goop.
Number 16.
Create your spleen.
A real scream queen.
Dead queen by the old blood stream.
The altar is silent and is coated red. The old oak tree has nooses and hangs there all the dead. While you were my first offering, the same as days of yore. Although you're gone forever, now you're Satan's whore.
Oh, demon voice. Oh.
Down by the old blood stream, where I first killed you.
I first killed you.
With your look of
The Great Indoors, the explosive debut album from Ben Cardilli, is now available wherever music is streamed freely without any revenue reaching the artist. Featuring quarantine classics like...
Sorry about that. I set the segment length too long, and it automatically went to the... I hit the wrong button in the beginning.
Oh, I'm coming back.
Now everybody abandoned me. As soon as I made a mistake, everybody abandoned me.
It's not sure. I just stepped off camera for a moment. Maybe I wanted to...
I hit the wrong button. If you want to hear the rest of that, just head over to... we're going to put a link to it in our Facebook channel.
And on YouTube.
Sorry, on our YouTube channel.
Yeah. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, go over there, do it. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing.
Yes, please.
And it helps
out.
us a lot, like almost as much as the money thing helps us.
So if you haven't subscribed,
arguably even more. So just hit the subscribe button.
On YouTube.
Plus, there's some really cool stuff. Like all of the sexy women eating videos are there.
All up there.
Kingpin, Tristan Ginger in the sheets. We've got some really good contributors. I'm actually quite proud of the people who we've managed to bring onto the show. So, and if you weren't tuning in last week,
plus all
the promos, which my mother thinks are better than the actual shows, but that's her opinion. So if you haven't looked at them, I like both too. I think they're just different.
Plus our burlesque show After Dark.
After Dark, which is coming up. We're going to move it.
We're moving it. That was supposed to be on the 28th.
It was supposed to be on the 28th.
But we got very busy this month.
I had a really good show on Tuesday. Can we talk about that for a second? Because I'm ahead of the game.
Yeah, but we're tight on the end. But let's go.
I'm gonna I have to talk about it for a second because I've had a couple of glasses of wine and a cocktail. Tuesday night, if you're not from Montreal, we did an amazing thing. We did a burlesque show in a socially distant fashion at a drive-in for charity. And it was freaking awesome. It was a labor of love. And when I say labor, it was beaucoup de labor. But it was great. And I know that some of the people who are tuned in were there, so thank you so much. Some of the people who are tuned in sponsored, so thank you so much. But yeah, it was awesome. And I miss you guys. I miss you. And thank you so much for tuning in, because this is one way that I kind of feel normal, and I know Dan feels the same way, even though he's.
I think you feel normal this way too. Yes.
But yeah, it's weird times. It's strange days, and it's been strange days going on 20-something weeks now. And A, thank you for continuing to tune in. B, if you're here for the first time, keep tuning in. We do fun stuff every week. We kind of try to do new stuff. Last week and the week before, we had live music from our living room. So we're doing our best. But to bring it back, now it's clear that I've had wine tonight. Thank you for coming out on Tuesday night. Thank you to my co-producers. Thank you to all the artists. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Lightspeed. Thank you. We did a thing. And I'm hoping, ironically, that we never have to do it again. Which is a weird thing to say on something that went spectacularly well, but it was very pandemic specific. And I'm hoping to just see y'all in close quarters soon, so I can hug you and give you kisses and maybe make out with you.
It's funny because I don't feel that about all the formats through all the new formats of media that's happened because of COVID. I like doing this.
Oh, I love this, and
I thought the drive-in was interesting, and I liked it a lot. But I was like, it
lacked intimacy.
It missed that intimacy that I feel burlesque really requires.
But that's why I think we encourage you to get involved in the chat and whatever, because burlesque and where we come from, and even theater, we're both theater kids, and I'm a dance kid, and we're music kids. Yeah. There's an intimacy in live performance that is lacking from all of our lives right now, and I think part of why I love doing this and why Danny loves doing this is we at least get to have a little bit of intimacy with you guys through the chat. So, feel free to chat with us, and thank you for continuing to tune in.
And chat intimately, please.
I am not the boss of you, but yeah. So thanks for coming out Tuesday. Thanks for continuing to come out here. Yeah. And much love, so much love.
All right. Yes. We have to get back to this competition. I feel like you're not giving the weight to the competition that your competitor is giving.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to take care of the people.
The people aren't deciding your fate. I am.
Tell me a story I don't already know.
Made it weird and awkward. You say you have one more step left to do.
Yes, but okay.
Let's do that.
We're a little bit, again, as Chef Duyan said, we're a bit pressed for time. So normally I would want this Jell-O to be more set than it is. It's not, you can see it's pretty liquidy. It's not so set. In an ideal scenario, we would have left this in the fridge for about an hour and a half so that there was some Jell-O and not just Jell-O liquid. But
people can get the idea.
But y'all get the idea, right? So technically it should be not 100% set, but like this. Yes.
Like that.
Into this, we are going to, might I have 2 cups of, it makes me nauseous to say this word, 2 cups of Dream Whip, Cool Whip.
What's the difference between a Cool Whip and a Dream Whip?
I think it's just the brand that owns it.
It's the lady.
I really thought I was going to catch fire today at the grocery store when I bought this. I do not normally condone Dream Whip or Cool Whip. It's like margarine. It's about 5% different than the container it comes in terms of chemical. But we're doing it. We're doing it. We've committed. We're going to stir into the crazy.
Yes.
And we're going to put these 2 cups of chemical whipped cream, not actual whipped cream. And I'm going to do some research.
I think that it's mainly because it's the same company, right? It's the Kraft company.
Is Jello Kraft? Because I thought Jello. I don't think it is. I don't know, but maybe it is.
Cool Whip is Kraft.
I am pretty sure that you could probably do this with Cool Whip is Kraft, but I didn't see.
But they use the Jell-O brand on it.
All right, well then maybe they are from this. It's all Unilever. Let's be honest. You could probably use actual whipped cream in this if you wanted to. But all we're going to do here is we're just going to combine these things.
Yep. Kraft Heinz.
Kraft? Okay. So all of that looks like dirt, that's nutmeg. That's fine. Don't get upset.
Stop explaining why your house doesn't look exactly the way you like.
Who said that?
No, I did.
I said this. I didn't say my house doesn't look the way. Oh, wow.
You're apologizing for something being not clean.
No, I was apologizing for the bowl. I said if the bowl's not dirty, it's just nutmeg.
Oh, okay. I see.
You just gave the viewers a huge insight into our relationship.
You give it to them every week, so that's okay. I don't think I'm telling them anything that you already haven't said. I'm gonna eat this cup of Cool Whip.
It tastes a lot like gasoline, but
No, it doesn't. I've had gasoline. It tastes like the road.
All right, so we see that this is pretty. It's pretty well mixed. There's no weird bubbles. There's no bizarro Cool Whip stuff coming up from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And into this, I'm going to add El Diablo's third secret ingredient,
which is
marijuana.
Ah, well, now the tides have turned.
You know, I
think by adding a cup of wine, you're going to get me now?
I figured once Chef Duyan said he was adding all of that wine, I should go to the SQDC and support our CERB payments.
That is
THC oil. So we now have a little bit of limoncello.
And a little.
And why not?
So how many milliliters have you put in there?
I don't know. Enough.
Well, that's what you want to hear from every drug dealer. I don't know.
No, you'll never hear that from any drug dealer. Only from a chef.
There's some in there, is what you're saying. There's a distinct amount. Can I?
Oh, you can.
Just want to see where we're at.
Are those against competition rules?
No, I'm allowed to taste throughout the whole thing.
That's sneaky medicine.
There you are. Oh, that's very nice.
Back into the fridge.
So how long? 10 minutes to 4 hours?
10 minutes to 4 hours.
Oh, what a coincidence. What a coincidence.
Actually, no.
Oh, heavens.
You know what we're going to do? Because we're here.
Oh.
And we're looking at time.
Yep.
This recipe can make a lot. We're going to take these 2 lemon cups. Can I have a spoon, please?
Oh, I was going to give you this.
Oh, no, I just need a spoon. That's way too many squeezies. A big spoon, please. Yeah, Donata can come and pick some of this up, by the way. Tyler and Donata. Anybody else who knows where we are? You can come also pick some of this up. Mama doesn't need this. Clearly, from the way I'm filling these, Mama's had enough already. But we're just going to fill up these cups like this.
So we're going all the way to the top?
Oh, yeah, we're going all the way to the top, boo-boo.
Let me just go over the overhead here.
Yeah, but they look vulgar. The
No,
sides,
well,
the sides of
they're not even on them, so.
The sides look a little.
Let's put this back here.
Okay. The side of that looks a little vulgar.
There you are.
One.
Actually, I'll move this out of your way so you don't.
No, I just wanted to clean it.
I will
Can you grab me a paper towel? That would be
I'll
lovely.
grab you a paper towel.
So yeah, we're just going to fill up these little lemons. You don't need to use lemons. You can use, like I said, shot glasses, martini glasses, dessert bowls, any of that kind of stuff. Thank you. We're just going to give this a little bit of wetskis. And
Wetskis make a great grilled cheese sandwich.
that's Walensky's.
Oh, sorry, I was getting confused.
And we're just going to wipe this down. Clean that off a little bit. And there you go, and into the fridge for 10 minutes to, I hate to...
Till this is set.
Till it's set. So 10 minutes to like 4 hours.
Would you put the little lids on them now, or would you?
No, I'm keeping the little lids for decor. I mean, you guys...
No, but I mean, would you put them back in the...
I'm going to just leave those out. Look.
That's adorable.
Come on now.
All right.
All right, into the fridge these go. Can you open the fridge, please?
Oh, yes, of course. Let me just... I'm going to go open the fridge here. The fridge is now opened. As you can see the door, this is where we keep our various mustards. Why do you always have to start talking when I'm in the middle of having a sentence?
That's what it should look like.
Oh, here, let me go overhead and you can see what that is. We're overhead now.
There you go. That's what it should look like. If it's been sitting in the fridge, that's the consistency you're looking for. Bye. I'm leaving now.
All right. She is leaving.
Home.
Can I continue talking now?
For so many
Would you like to start? I don't think you need that, honestly. All right. We have this in place. Now I think it's time. We've asked you one question. Very few people voted. I don't know if I see it. I'm just going to quickly, I'm going to head over here for a second.
There were votes on
Just checking through the list here and see if anybody voted. Who voted for whom? Did anyone vote earlier? There's a lot of chatting. You guys are very chatty today.
Sean Colton volunteered 2 testicles.
I love it. I love it. Daniel wagered a testicle.
Sean Colton wagered 2.
Oh, Sean, well, I don't.
I
don't know where he's going to find the third one.
But he didn't wager his own. And I said that was unfair.
When you're on camera, you can talk more. All right. I don't think you are seeing the YouTube chats. I think there's a problem in the YouTube for chat. Yeah, there's a problem in YouTube. I think we're chatting right now, but it's all right. If you're having an issue, we'll fix that later, like next week. Did anybody have cast a vote? I don't think. Oh, Misty voted for Elle.
Of course she did, because she's smart.
But that's it. So we have cast 1 vote in a row. And it has been for Elle. Oh, my mom voted $5 on Elle.
Thanks, Maureen.
And she also wanted to say, Chef Diane, she finds you a huge disappointment as well.
A huge disappointment. Family and the laboratory.
Now that we've asked that question,
it's like
you're on mic. You can't talk anymore. Now that we've asked that question, it is important for us to get to our second question before we round out this competition. And our second question this evening, very important. I think we've all loved Jell-O. In fact, I want you both back here so we can talk about this.
Are you sure?
I don't want you to stand over there and talk while I'm talking, but I don't mind having a conversation with you.
Après-vous, Chef Diane.
So, our second question tonight is, what is the best way to eat Jell-O? Now, I'm going to preface this. This can be a specific recipe. It could be in a specific dish, or it could be in a specific set of circumstances.
That's very precarious.
All right. We saw you would do that. What is the best way to eat Jell-O? Chef Diane, being a chef of Jell-O.
Classic one. Regular Jell-O. I particularly like to do my Jell-O like the night before. So it's just the expectation, and I know like on the next day I'll be able to eat a big bowl of Jell-O. Mm-hmm. So it's just plain water, gelatin, fridge. That's it.
Specific flavor?
Raspberry blue. Very rare flavor. I think in Quebec right now you can only find raspberry blue in the pre-made cup. But if you go on Amazon, you can order it by the pouch, like huge bags of it.
Excellent. And you? There's the best way to eat Jell-O.
I have an inside joke version and then an actual version. My actual version, my mother used to make a very similar dessert to what we're having tonight with peach Jell-O, which is also a very rare flavor to find in Canada unless you buy off-brand. I have off-brand, and recently I went to the Asian grocery store and saw a whole other brand of Jell-O that I've never seen with different flavors. Peach Jell-O with Dream Whip. She used to do them in champagne flutes. It was like a peach mousse. It was so good. But then if...
My favorite kind of mousse. They're hard to find. They're wily.
But in the event that Catherine or Christian is watching, the best way to eat Jell-O is in a layered rainbow Jell-O shot for pride in a blender that you forgot to rinse that is full of tahini and garlic.
Sounds nasty.
Sounds
It's
hilarious.
not good.
Very
It's
funny.
not good at all.
Nasty.
Very funny.
It was terrible.
It's very funny.
All right.
It's terrible.
Time for a second cocktail.
And why does nobody care what I have to say?
What do you have to say?
I don't want to tell
Daniel, no, just because Chef Duyan cut you off.
It's all right. It's okay. I understand. You guys are the stars today, and that's fine.
But there is no show without the host.
It's true.
Jello.
No, I think the best way, and to me, this is, I always went Knox blocks that are like multi-layered, like you'd go.
Knox blocks is just the gelatin, right?
It's
That's
just
your-
No. Knox blocks is Jell-O, but you'd add gelatin to make it extra firm, so you could pick it up like it's a
hard gelatin.
and then but you do it in like 16 to 20 layers, so a very thin layer, and you alternate with the milk instead of just water, so you get these sort of creamy layers as well. It's delicious. Best way to eat Jell-O.
Sounds very involved.
It takes hours to do, but it's absolutely incredible when it's done right. That is mine. What do you guys think? Peach nectar is an amazing drink, we've heard. Blue taste. That was a sentence that happened.
Blue taste is its own taste, yes.
Serve it cubed with whipped cream or Jell-O shots. Jell-O shot is a very popular way to do Jell-O. When you get to speech, Danny. Am I getting cut off by our audience now too? Because I'm going to talk to my agent. Wait, I don't have an agent.
I was
That
going to say,
explains.
it's me.
Oh, God damn it. And with the shin bone of a unicorn. They are hard to find.
But when you find them, that's an amazing...
What's a little known fact? Unicorns have an extra shin bone.
And their
But one less
hooves,
leg.
their hooves make magical Jell-O.
Jell-O that gives you wishes.
Jell-O with sparkles.
So there we are. Do you think of any other great way to have Jell-O?
But like I was saying before...
Why? Again, I'm in the middle of a sentence. This is the...
I'm winning this.
Oh, yeah. No, so if any ideas you have, put it in the chat. We'd be glad to hear from you. I think I need a drink. Yeah.
I think
Good
maybe
idea.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think maybe you don't too. Do you have a... Can you grab my cup over there? I think I left it over there, Chef Dan.
Yes, you did. Chef
So
Duyan.
for anybody who didn't see our cocktail from earlier,
I'll come tech.
we are going to make another one. Which, of course, do you want another one, Chef Dan?
Not for now.
Okay, we're just going to make one, so that's simple. This is the drink we made earlier, Cardamom and Banana. Here we are. The key to that, of course, being two things. One is cardamom syrup. That is syrup that has simple syrup that sat overnight in crushed up cardamom pods. And of course, a really nice banana liqueur. In this case, we're using the Gifford's Banana do Brasil. So let's go to the overhead. There we are. Thank you. So we're going to start off with this drink. Again, it's always important to start with your cheaper ingredients first. And in this case, we're going to start off with our simple syrup. We're going to put in a 1/4 ounce of our simple syrup. Or sorry, our cardamom syrup. To that, we are going to add 2 dashes of egg strippers. Can you grab me the ice that's in the cooler, please?
As
And
soon as Chef Duyan moves his ass out of the...
4 drops. Hopefully you can see that properly and put that there. Let's see. Here. 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4 drops of the cardamom bitters. Don't go too heavy on the cardamom bitters. It really can make it quite bitter quite quickly.
Do you find this very bitter? I find it tastes like a chai tea.
No, but the cardamom bitters, like I did a couple tests last night.
Oh, you did the syrup. That's why.
The syrup is fine, but the bitters, adding the cardamom bitters, it is quite bitter. So it will add. So we're going to add to this a 1/4 ounce of the banana liqueur.
Oh, that is quite bitter.
Yeah, I mean it is a bitter, so it's really saying it right on the jar. And 3/4 of an ounce of our cognac, 3/4 of an ounce of our rye. All right, so we're going to just toss a couple of ice cubes into our glass to start off. Let it cool down a little bit, and we're going to add ice to our mixing glass. With a mixing glass, again, when you're mixing a mixing glass, put ice. Don't be afraid to add a lot of ice to that, because the colder it is, the more ice in it, the faster it's going to cool down, which is what you're trying to do here. You're trying to cool it down quickly. So the more ice, the better that's going to happen. Also, keep your stir stick to the outside so you don't get a lot of breakage of the cubes, watering the drink down. If you're trying not to water the drink down, stirring is the way to do it. If you want to have a little bit of that, a lot more of that dilution, shake the drink.
So that's the difference between this and this, yeah?
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, that and
Other things.
a PG-13 rating.
Everything's covered, like at the beach.
There we go. Now to this, I'm going to strain over. I always strain. Always, when I find, even if you're not doing anything that's pulpy, it's nice to strain over a fine mesh, just because if there's any ice chips, it'll catch that as well. Oops, spilled a little bit there.
That's why it's also nice to strain it over a cutting board.
It is. That's our honor to the drink gods. And finally, to garnish this off, we are going to take
Oh, do you want the other
a
knife?
nice, healthy coin. Where does that lighter go?
Where's the lighter?
The lighter. You have that lighter again?
I can.
Grab that lighter for me.
I will grab that lighter for you.
Thank you very much. And we're just going to get some of this. Oh. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
I'm going to grab some of that out of there. And lastly, see if this shows up in here. Just going to, there we go. Give that a little bit of that. It's going to suppress the oils. Let me get that over there. And we're just going to let that just sink into that. And there is our cardamom and banana.
Yay!
I love this drink. All right. Are you guys ready? Where are we at? What are we at? What are we at? Oh, yes. It's time for the unmolding.
Time for the unmolding.
The unmolding. The great unmolding of 1842. Chef Duyan,
Is
if
it
you will.
1842?
It is already.
Are we in dark?
It is already 1842.
No, I meant,
and we only have to 1900.
No, I meant, are we in dark, the show? Because now I'm obsessed with dark.
Oh, okay. All right. We have, what do we have? So this is one you prepared earlier.
This is what I prepared earlier because time is limited. So what we're going to do now, we'll see if the unmolding goes well.
If it doesn't, that's going to be points off. Unfortunately, we're not counting points, but it will be points off.
So let's try it.
What?
A spatula.
You want a spatula?
No, he probably wants a spatula.
Yeah, I can try with this.
Stop being a backstreet driver. He's your competition. Should you want him to fail?
No. Friendly competition is
All
good.
right, let's try.
All right, you're going to try
1,
this.
2,
3,
go.
4.
Oh, yeah, and there goes a plate.
Oh. What? I broke the plate?
I'm just kidding.
No.
That's
No.
10 points off.
Oh.
Fuck!
Over. Let's see how this worked out.
Oh no!
Wow.
Overhead cam, maybe?
I'm overhead camming it right now. As you can see, this
There's a section.
This section here is very nice. This looks like a healthy stomach. This looks like an unhealthy stomach.
The big intestine, the small intestine.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it ever got to an intestine. But it still could be incredible. That's the thing about Jell-Os. It can look terrible and still taste absolutely incredible.
That looks like irritable bowel syndrome.
Irritable bowel syndrome. Very good. All right, so let's take this. We're going to put this aside. We're going to put this into an El Diablo.
I lost the presentation point.
We will discuss my judgments. I don't want to preemptively judge, though I will say you get a lot of sympathy on the boards. All right, El Diablo.
I also,
sorry, she had to unwrap the brand new bowl of Cool Whip.
it's not Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip on this. Don't put Miracle Whip.
Use Miracle Whip. But what we're gonna do, can I have a spoon, please?
You can. All right, I'm gonna overhead you here. We're gonna fly.
We've got 4 lemons over
those
here.
are beautiful. Those look very nice.
These are nice, and you could test them for firmness. But what we're gonna do?
Never test somebody's lemons without their permission first.
No, well, I asked them off camera. So we've got a little bit of topping here, but because we're being full transparency, and I prepared these before,
yes.
What these are lacking, seriously, is some THC oil. So what I figured I would do was just infuse.
Oh, nothing's going to mix with that.
Oh yeah, it's going to be fine. We're going to infuse the Dream Whip with just a dropper of that. We're going to mix that up. It's just oil on oil. So, it's... Oh, no.
Okay.
Look at that. Well incorporated.
Well incorporated.
And we go... Boing.
Boing. Oh, that's lovely.
Boing.
Got a little, that looks good there. A little peek there.
Boing. And a little...
Boing.
Boing. That one's very fancy.
That's a very full one.
That's very full. And then for the fish.
All right.
It's always really important.
So there we have. That's it. Are you?
You know what I'm going to do?
Well. Waste time.
We're just going to
do... Don't you want these?
Oh, in a minute.
Okay.
I'm just going to put a little bit of nutmeg in my hand. We're going to do a little...
It's a little bit of nutmeg for 4 Thanksgivings. All right.
And because I'm the cutest chef that ever existed, we're going to put little hats on them. Whoop. Whoop.
All right.
Whoop. And sorry, Chef Duyan, suck it.
All right. All right. So here we're going to quickly now. It is time for us to take a quick look. So this,
Whoop.
boys and girls, stir crazies, is our get out of the way.
Sure.
Is our Jello lemon yellow lemon Jello pudding cups.
Creamy lemon cups.
Creamy lemon cups.
Thank
These have so many names. As you can see, absolutely beautiful, delicious looking, if not a little dangerous due to the amount of THC.
They have hats.
In there. They do have hats. They look like the Morton Salt Girl. Or, if you know it, the coach from Homestar Runner. Also, this Sangria Jello. Well, it was called the Jello Sangria ring. It's less of a ring and more of a... Yeah, it's like if you took a deflated tire and then you found out that it was full of the insides of green grapes. like no to the skins. But it is, what I will say I like about this, and I gotta see if we can get in there and see if you can see it. There is carbonation in there. Like you can see the bubbles.
Science tricks.
It's phenomenal. I love the ideas in here. The unmolding process was a little to be desired. But there we have our competitors. Jell-O pudding cups. Ring. Well, I want to say it's a Sangria Jello mold, but in this case, mold is spelt with just an O and not a U as well. But as with any competition, how it looks is only part. And I will say, for solely appearance, I will have to go to El Diablo. You guys don't want to be here while I do this part?
Oh, we're watching you from afar.
I know that, but I thought you might want to be on camera.
Yeah, we might.
Just want to just hang out and talk. All right, so we're going to start off. Oops. Oh, well, that one made a dive for it. First of all, points off for one wanting to commit suicide.
It's not my fault. It's a pandemic.
So these are beautiful. I love this. I think this is, the little hat is gorgeous. The nutmeg is a nice touch. I want to see if this gets me high. It doesn't get me high, but it also makes it very difficult to talk. So let's take a... It's not as lemony as I thought it would be.
Okay.
It's more vanilla, but there is a hint of lemon. I almost want a little bit of the lemon juice stuck into the cup.
Okay. Thank you, Chef.
Oh, please. Call me Sir Chef.
Thank you. Sir Chef.
It tastes very good. I think when you get a little bit of the side, when you get a little bit of that actual lemon mixed in with it, it's super bitter.
So maybe not
sour.
so much, yeah?
I thought it would be really good. I was wrong. But it's very, I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay.
It tastes really nice. I was hoping it to be a little more lemony.
Fair.
But it's more vanilla-y, I think. I don't know how to approach this.
Just stick your face in it,
Yeah,
no?
maybe that's...
Yeah, I'm going to go, because I see this big green grape here, but I want to get a little bit of
Jello.
this Jello portion. When that blueberry got away, get that in there.
Do you get points off for having to chase it before you put it in your mouth?
No, not at all. You get points off if you complain about how somebody else... It's very... The grape tastes like white wine. It's and tonic water. It's interesting.
Well, there's white wine and tonic water there.
Oh, that's interesting. I tell you what, for two items made from my favorite Jello, lemon, neither of them taste lemony almost at all. The lemon has completely disappeared in both of them. This one has hints of it, but I mainly taste tonic water in this.
Okay.
I taste mostly, I can taste that quinine element in there. I think
Well, you won't get malaria.
I won't, and that's and I think.
Chef Duyan's dish.
But which
no
is
malaria.
ironic because the Jello itself does look like the malaria bacteria. But every now and then when you get the fruit in there, you get that whole, to me, the carbonation aspect is so cool because the Jello is carbonated. Try it. The Jello is carbonated. That's quite cool.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Chef
But you
Duyan.
see what I mean in there? It's very tonic-y.
Way to go, buddy. No, I find it still lemony. Chef
But
Duyan.
what I think I love about this, when you want to have a here, Chef
Here,
Deanne,
Chef
you want to
Deanne.
try a its hat fell off.
Thank you.
Hats off to you. But I love the delivery. This is so cute. Like I think this coming out on a dessert.
What I wanted to do was put it in an egg cup. It would probably be a little bit too big, but I
Yeah.
thought serving it maybe in like an egg cup would be a
Yeah.
But I also bought the very big lemons.
I would also take. What I would do is in the after juicing it, I would coat it with some sugar and almost.
I was thinking about caramelizing the inside with the torch, actually.
Yeah, but I love this. I love the look of this so much. The flavor is good, but it's not. I was hoping for more lemon, like more boom. It looks like lemon, and then I get mostly vanilla.
Okay.
So I was hoping more lemon.
But that's very interesting because two packages of lemon to one thing of vanilla pudding. You would have thought it would have.
I think more limoncello might have done something to it too. But this, I think, is quite fascinating.
You're about to win.
Fascinating.
Because there's so much happening in here, and everything I sort of bite doesn't taste like it should.
I don't know, Misty. I think Duyan's about to win.
I think it's
I don't know if I win with this.
If you beat me with this,
is
I'm your slave for life.
But I will say, this is my ruling for the first annual El Diablo Chef Duyan Jell-O Iron Chef Jello. I've decided the winner will be El Diablo. El Diablo, if this hadn't fallen apart like you had just vomited it onto a plate, you would definitely have won. But I had to take so many points off. I know there weren't points, but there were points in my head.
Oh, clearly there were points all night, but...
Yeah.
But this would have probably won.
I'm going to give this point to Chef Duyan. Had you had more time in the fridge,
I don't know what happened.
Either way, but you know what? But isn't that the best
But this he made earlier.
But isn't that the best part of being in the kitchen? Is you don't need to know what happens. You just need to try to do it again.
I'm still going to eat the hell out of it.
Oh, it's delicious, Chef Duyan.
It's delicious. I'm still going to eat the hell out of it. It's great. I love it. Both these are really interesting. Make them both. Try them. See what you think. Who do you think won? Should Chef Duyan, should he won with his bubbly Jello? Bubbly Jello is a really cool... Carbonated Jello is...
Carbonated Jello or Bubbly Jello, new band name.
Bubbly Jello, new band name.
For a single? Horse hoof.
No, Satan is my dad.
Clippity clop. All right, you check the thing. I'm going to go over here for 1 second.
All right. We are about to head off here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Maybe we should remind the people that...
I'm in the middle of talking one more time.
Sorry.
Please, we just want to remind you that our After Dark is going to be moved from the 28th until the second Friday of September.
The second Friday of September, the date of which we're not quite sure just yet.
I can tell you the date right now. You want to know the date?
It's been a rough. It's been a busy month. It wasn't a rough month. It was just a
date
busy
will
month.
be-
So
The date will be...
September after Labor Day, the week of Labor Day. You got the Monday off, and then on Friday you get a Stir Crazy After Dark. So we're trying to just treat you well when you have to labor.
Yeah.
We will announce it on our Facebook and on YouTube. It'll be great. We have
we'll figure it
an
out.
amazing cast. We have an amazing cast. We have an amazing cast.
This is probably our biggest cast.
Well, no, they're all big, and I'm excited about all of them. But
I'm excited about most of them.
Michelle Amour will be joining us, and that makes me very, very happy because she's my burlesque idol and teacher, and she's on our show. So,
so she'll be on that show. Next week, we are back with what we are calling our Back to School special. Now, we understand that in these times, that the concept of back to school may be a little bit loaded.
So let's get loaded.
One idea, just one thought I'd like to get out today. Are you done? I feel like the joke is gone now. It's just gone. It's all been ruined. You have ruined it all. No, so next week, our back to school special, which means we are not worrying about children. Don't get your children to watch this. This is going to be your kids are back to school. Either A, they're out of the house and it's time to get a sneaky drink and a nice little snack in your mouth, or your kids are still being there. You're having to homeschool them because of COVID and you need a bloody break. We're going to teach you how to take a break for our back to school special.
I won't talk at all.
I don't think that is physically possible.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Debbie Beaties.
So, one more time, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Chef Diane.
Thank you, Chef Diane, for
Thank
being
you
here.
for having me. Sorry about that.
We also want to thank Galadriel Caress, our sexy woman.
Absolutely, always. Thank you to the Divine Danny D.
Oh, thank you to you too.
Well, thank you. Thank you to all of you. I know some of you were in the chat who came out on Tuesday night. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Also, thank you to our music group, the Raptors of John Corkle, Paul Kinnenmith, Adam Gallet.
Vous êtes fantastique.
Yes. We will see you next week. Wear a mask.
Wear a mask. Be cool.
Be cool.